Steve, inniuh táid chun fécant Mo Ghrása le nula ní gcónail se ceans na dáanta atágaibh. So the sardas nóis I gcónaí fake me share cadid na rudí is tábhachtaí a bhain leis an dáin seo. Okay, so when you look at this dáin, you kind of go, you should maybe know words like air, it's a satire, and then she is satiring things, tá she ag éire. Things like magul, it's a mocking kind of thing. Tá she ag maga faoi chuoine. Oops, ag maga, and ag maga goes with faoi. Tá she ag maga faoi an bhar agus faoin na seandáanta. Think, what else do we need to know about Mo Ghrása? Tá she éadrom. It's light. Níl sé dóire. Agus an focail saoil. Okay, sin rud a bhí ann cúpla bliana hina came up in a pre. Cadé an saoil atá or na saolacha atá sa dáin seo, and I had in a covered in class and the girls didn't like it. So saoil sin simile. Simile is when you use the comparison using like or as. As Gaeilge is mar, so tá sé sa dáin seo. Okay, but we raig le leis an darachan. Okay, sin nula ní gcónail. Sin an filla, but you have to learn her name. The dawn will be in front of you, but not her name. Sin an rudí ar fad tá uat. I put in just some random words, but here I put E for a reason, because it's not she, because she didn't do it. Someone else did it when she was, being born. It was her mother doing the work. So rugach E sa bhliain néideag chuige rugach E Lancashire, Sasna. Make sure you can spell Sasna. Can I spell Sasna? Sasana. Did I spell it right? It's a hard one to spell. Kirkagoina Igiri, that's where she grew up. So when she was 5, Nervi she kui, yeah, Sasna Gert. Nervi she kui blina dish kushi gakiri. She was kind of fostered out, sent to her relatives at age of 5 to learn a bit of Gaeilge. Then her whole family went to Tiberdorn, so Rugaki Tiberdorn, Choma, Kushi Ulskal Churki, so you say Drastel she Ulskal Churki, she attended Ulskal Churki, she got a degree in English and Irish. Funnig she an Irish Inti, so try and remember this because it's one of the main things she did. When she was in college, she founded a magazine called Inti Lena Corda. There's Michael Davitt and other people involved as well. Agus is spelled Aostána. It's I spelled it wrong. Shin Aos. She is a member of Aostána, is a gang of poets, they're very famous poets. Okay, so sure couple say here talk, okay? Now we have it on good authority that you only need the names, but back in the day we were told you needed the dates as well. But apparently you'll get all the marking out if you just say Andal Drain or Pharaoh's daughter is easy because it's in English. Just try and learn a few bits in here. It's a name mark, and it could be a very easy name mark if you can remember some of the bits of her life. Alright, shut and dawn. Agus nuair tátaí déanamh dul siar ar na dáanta is ceartar fécant agus bí cinnte go dtigann tú gachrod atá sa dáin. I mean, it's right in front of you, it's easier than the June cert in that way. But make sure you understand every single line, cad is bríle gach ceann, and try to paraphrase it. Like, an seo níl Mo Ghrása mar bhláán an orní. So think, what other words mean Mo Ghrása? Like mustór. Then you'll have to change it to her love. So astór. Remember, the girls don't get a H, so it'll be her love, a grá. Another word is a grá geal, her lover, a lanon. So try and mix up all these. You shouldn't use a grása because that's her word. Mar bhláán an orní, mar is another word for cosúile, like, or ernos, also means like. Instead of just saying blán an orní, just say blá, das, or radégan mar sin, tá blá, yes. Tá sé cosúile blá, maybe that would be in a Vina Nordine. So tá sé ernos blá that we see in a garden, a ecimid. And then they have in Nordine, so we'll say in the garden, Sahordine. So just try and paraphrase bits like that. So just keep going, like Níl éon Gaeilge le nóníní. Oh, sorry, is most éon Gaeilge nóníní. So again, he is not like, so if you've used our nose go with cosúile, Níl sé cosúile nóníní. He's not like daisies. But maybe only acabháin, nuair tá sé marv, or nuair aon sé bás, beg siad ag fás. So you, instead of a osig, you say they'll be growing, beg siad ag fás as a clúsa. And then you just keep going like that and go down through it and go, can I paraphrase? So rochongruk is the same as rochar. Gar is the other word for close, and then two puts the H. Rochar an géadal she is Muslim siada. So you just say words like Níla gruig gudas, Níl gruig yes rudí mar sin, mar van tá sé cosúil van of Shakespeare. Is come a son, so you can say she doesn't care. Is come a lay, rudí mar sin. Mar tugan sé, now he looks after her. Tugan sé ara de, and he gives her presents, tugann sé brontanis de, tugann sé rudí dasa de, rudí mar sin. Okay, so sin an dán, begin to go fit let Kirsty is again of an dán, and make sure you understand every line. Every book has a lag and prosh, which is like the story version of it, and you can just read some of them and you'll get things like Mastor. He's not like Níl sé cosúla, atá le feicáil, same as what we said in Ecamid. Níl éon bhaintige is like he has got nothing to do with Nonini, Níl sé cosúla Noni rudí mar sin. They're not like a little stream, Strahan Mo Ghrása both mean a stream. So féicear sin, whatever book you're using, féicear, there's always a lag and prosh, and just leg and lag and sin. Okay, this is what I call the Holy Trinity, Téama, Mochán, Yvonne. And Rud is Tovachti. If they ask for one, give one. Okay, no one likes when they say, Cadi an Téama is Loidra, and you answer, well, actually, there's a lot of themes. They didn't ask you that. They asked, Cadi an Téama is Loidra. So you'll say, An Téama is Loidra, no, Marsha. An Téama is Loidra. Because their marking scheme will have like, has she mentioned a Téama, like Gra or whatever, and then has she developed it? There's nothing in the marking scheme for how many marks to give for the second Téama, so you're just wasting your time. Na Mochán, the emotions, if it's one, it's just on. Mochán, sorry, is Loidra. They also sometimes put in the word is Tresha. No, it's another word for Loider. So just make sure you do the right amount. Agus na hiavana ta an shin is na pictori, and you need the verb crohian. Crohian she pictor imichian. It creates an image in my head. Ta anachud and sha, the basically all to do with dúlra, nádor, ruddy mar shin. So shin gachrod. So if you look at the old exam questions, it's always either Téama, Mochán or Ivana. Sometimes you wouldn't be sure because it's kind of thing, what's the strongest message? Can I tactruch this Loidra Sadon? But it's still one of these. And tactruch Loidra is only the Téama. And to show the tactruch, the message, they use a Mochán agus Ivana. Okay, bugger raig, shun ruddy tovachtacha Sadon sha. Couple talk it's don edrame, as I said at the beginning, it's light, it's a mocking kind of poem. Toshig maga fuin var. Right now you have two little ones in Irish. You have an aru, like on mord, egg on gyol kurum. So about the man, fuin, because there is two little ones in there, there's fui and on. Ach ig maga fin a shan don to grow choma. So shin talk like at ordinary level you'd only say that it's mocking a man, but at higher levels you have to talk about the shan don to grow. The whole thing with Shakespeare and Ruddy Mershin. Viak beim vor an garp, so shin I'm sure gnochata, there used to be a strong emphasis on body or on the beauty of a person. Curan she beim luchten a physicula on a gra, so shin the physical luck to something bad, his faults, his physical faults. Agus mullen she a farsantok, number H for the boys. She praises, Mull can be praise her to advise here, she praises his personality. So shin on Rodella Igdera, about Shakespeare. Shakespeare had a sonnet, Oscuelga sonade, Céad Trucha, my lover's eyes are nothing like the sun, and basically insulted this woman, she's not really nice, but he still liked her. And this is kind of echoing Tá Macala and Shin. You could say Tá Macala de. There's an echo of Tá Macala de sonade Céad Trucha, so Don Sha, Tá sé cosúil leis did for all. Brihar a tábhachtach, cadín the verbs that are important for this. So as I said, mullen is to praise or to advise. Here she praises him. So mullen she a farsantucht. Coinan she criticises. So I would say coinan she in the shandon to grow. She doesn't like those old shandonta where it was all about the man liking the woman and getting the woman, and she was beautiful. Compare her to the nature of the Marshin. Current she baimer, she emphasises so and so. Current she baim na loch than a physicula. Current she exagumproid le y. So current she what does she compare? Current she agro ig gumproid leshondulra. But then she says that there's a big cudder snocht. So she compares him to nature but says there's a huge contrast. He's not like nature. Fekmida toshe soler, as any poem, everything's very clear, or what do we see? Then she cursius air, again, and don't have something describing something. Taken she understands, comes with a that. Taken she, say that the negative that is knock, will, she, furfa. You might use the word grana, he's kind of ugly, mar neil she dahul. Agus viach mar dúirt mé in the olden days, viach is the used to be viach beim na tréthe physicula. Okay, rud dernach capam shun and lanach dernach, so I'm going to do the questions in another video. These are important words you need to know. Veil, we had it in Oshin. Ábhéil sin exaggeration, and then this is the adjective, so you can say is cursius ábhéalach é. It's an exaggerated kind of description. Ground, humour, granúir, funny. Saoil, simile, mar, basically, because it's in English it's using as or like. Old words for her lover, a lanon, a store, a groggeal. Savalach nosfer is in the usual way. Because we're going to say, do I have it here anywhere? I forgot. Oh yeah, here. Frustricus. She's very frustrated. I would say this is the strongest emotion in the poem, because she's really frustrated with the old Shanton to grow. Because it's not really a love poem, because she's not really she's not saying he's amazing. So I would say it's more of a frustrated kind of poem. But the tema could definitely be Grá, because she loves him in spite of it all. So Savalach knows for, like you would say, she doesn't describe him in the usual way. Ní dhéanann she cursius air on him, and then Savalach knows for in the usual way. Lochtana are faults, and then put it in the Shkindach, Lochtana a fear the faults of her man. Tá she ag éire na seandáta grá, she is satirizing the old love poems. Tá frustragus le bras to be felt ó hús der an doin, so Tishkindach pushing from the beginning to the end of the poem. Cuarc na maná I gumperoid leis an dúlra, so that's the Bríther Sayre, I'm Shakasha, the women were put in comparison to the nature. Agus bar leave le den a loch feel flahul. So sin cúpla adiach de bhuina leis an var. You could even get asked, denker she's an var, so rud seo. So you just talk about the physical things and his parson tucht, so he's kind. Feel is just nice. They both mean nice, kind. Flahul, he's generous. Okay, so sin gachrod a tód don scéal seo.